Hello YouTube, welcome to channel Anna Bella, and today I'm going to be doing a Warhammer 40k Conquest issue 23, 24 and 25. But first, let us do the brushes that you should have got so far. Okay, if you were like me and you got 2 issue 1s, you should have 2 starter brushes. Check. Then the next brush you got was a large dry brush, which is absolutely awesome and I adore it. Okay, with issue 23, you should have got your textured grey, which I've kind of not liked, to be absolutely honest. I still like using PVA glue and using my little rocks. But we'll get on to that in a minute. Magazine came, it was sealed with the paint inside it. The brush was not. My newsagent, bless his dear heart, managed to find the medium base brush that should have come with the magazine. It was actually put in the delivery box, but not actually in the magazine, because I did say it was sealed. So when I went in to get issue 24 and 25, he was like, hey, I found the brush that you said didn't turn up. But it did. It was just loose. I was like, oh, thank you so much. So that's issue 23. So we can safely put issue 23 to one side and then talk about issue 24 and 25, because that's what we all came here for. Okay, she says while fiddling around, I'm bored. Okay, issue 24 came with the base of this and one part to make your Dreadnaught. Okay, issue 25, so that's issue 24, came with one part and the base. Issue 25 came with the 2 other parts to build your Dreadnaught. Okay, so I'm going to do the issue 24 first. I also got a new binder when I went and got issue 25, so that's kind of cool. So here we have Dreadnaught, Redemptor Dreadnaughts, Redemptor Wargear, Hellbrutes, Bala Under Siege, Redemptor Dreadnaught, how to build it, more about the file after core rules, infiltration and X-infiltration. Okay, so we got Dreadnaughts, what they are and what they do. Space Marine Redemptor Dreadnaughts, what the hell are they? Dreadnought Wargear. Hellguard Hellbrutes, which are their equivalent of Dreadnaughts. Bala Under Siege. How to build a Dreadnaught. So this part came with issue 24. And issue 25 had those 2. Obviously, it was this part and the round circular base. Here's the round circular base. Just so you can see. That's its shadow. Okay. So that was it put together. Clipper safety, how to put it together. It was actually one of the easiest to build. Have to say that. Okay. And then we've got rules. Playing 1. So that's like the map key. More about the planet. Infiltration. Setting up. Searching the city. And exfiltration. Okay, so that's issue 24. Issue 25, I am so pleased that they've actually split up the how to build and how to paint. So you've got more on Space Marine Dreadnaughts. So this is War Machines 1. So that's more on Dreadnaughts and different types of Dreadnaughts. Space Marines Dreadnought weapons. Disciples of Decay. How to paint the Dreadnaught, which is here. I'm so pleased that they've finally done a separate how to build and a how to paint section. Painting your models brings them to life, but not literally. Okay, and also we have Space Marine Datasheet 4, but I'm just going to put that to the side because I want to finish the magazine first. And then we've got Redemptor Strike, and that's against 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 Poxwalkers and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Death Guard Space Marines. So that's kind of cool. And you've got changing data sheets, Fury Unleashed mission briefing, and that's that for that. Okay, so I'll just put those two to the side for a moment. We're going to have a look at our data sheets over here. Okay, so by now you should have data sheet Space Marines 1, Intercessor Squad, Reaver Squad, Primus Librarian and Aggressor Squad for data sheet 2, Hellblast Squad and Interceptor Squad, Space Marines data sheet 3. Okay, data sheet 4 is here, and it's the Redemptor Dreadnaught. But one sound brings me joy. But one sound brings me joy. The death cry of a traitor. So that's its data sheet, and that will be going in nicely there. For the Death Guard, you should have Plague Marines and Poxwalkers for data sheet 1. Data sheet 2 is the Biologicalist Putrefier and the Foul Blight Spawn. Then you've got the Mythic Blight Hauler. For our vision they condemn us for the sin of seeing clearly what our father, their precious emperor, had become. They called us traitor and cast us out. But now, my sons, now there shall be a reckoning. We've got the Lord of Contagion and the Blight Lord Terminus. Lord of Contagion and Blight Lord Terminators. And that's that. So they've only got 4 data sheets for the Death Guard. Okay. 4 for the Death Guard. 4 for the Space Marine. So that's even. Okay. On to what you guys came for, which wasn't looking at the amount of brushes. I also got a new binder. So it's the same as before. So you've got the Space Marine there, and then you've got the Death Guard there, looking quite gruesome. So I'm just going to put those to the side, and then I'm going to show you what we have here. So this is a Dreadnaught. That's your, oh, I forgot that. This is your Reaver. You've got these out for scale purposes. So this is a Reaver, and this one is, she says, as she now desperately tries, it's an Aggressor. So we've got a Dreadnaught, an Aggressor, and a Reaver. And I've got them all for scale purposes. I'm just going to put this on the Dreadnaught. There's a reason why I've not glued that on, by the way. That will become clear as we go on. So here we have. So let's just zoom out a bit. Hey, camera skills. Woohoo! So there they are. Obviously, the Dreadnaught is the only one that's completed. I do like to finish bigger models, if you haven't noticed already. And yes, I haven't followed the paint guide at all. I've done my own thing, because it does not look very blue like that at all, does it really? No. Because my Warhammer is literally grim. So there he is. He's looking a bit rusty. So let's just put the Reaver over here and the Aggressor there. And you can really see the difference in the bulkiness. They really are quite bulky dudes, the Aggressors, when compared to the Reavers. Okay, so this is the Dreadnaught. I take off its front panel. So there you can see the detail that I've done myself. Obviously, I have dry brushed this with a mixture of the gold and the silver. And then I've put the brown shade over it. And I think it looks absolutely awesome. I've also coloured the missiles red. And those 2 buttons red there. So that's kind of cool. And there's a reason why I've done that. It's purely so you can have a look at this detail here, which I've done. So I've dry brushed this. I've also done like through the visor here, which is where the person inside would see out. Well, the ultramarine guy inside would see out. I've done that red as well. Did these gold just to be different. Okay, so that's the paneling there on the front. I'm going to put this back on and you will see a difference. Like, so that goes like that. And then if you spin it around there, you've got his gun here. And you've got the detail there of the skull and crossbones. So that was just black. And then this is the back. So that's how I've done it. I like to do mine really simply. I don't like to overcomplicate it. People are like, but it's not blue. And I'm like, yeah, but do you want an all blue army? I mean, really? See, there's some blue there. A little blue there. Blue here at the top. Did I paint that on the other side? Let's see. Yeah, I did on the other one. Okay, so that might need to be got rid of, but I might just leave it. Okay, so there's some blue there. But actually, it kind of does fit because you've got blue in there. And then, is that space for blue? I don't know. No, that's kind of gone gold. But that's okay. If I take this off, I think you should. Yeah, you do. You see more blue with it off. So that's what I've done with mine. I did use the textured grey paint, but I really don't like it. It just looks boring. So I put on my rocks, you know, as I do. And I also put some big ones and some little ones, like, because I got some with sand. And I actually think this looks quite cool, particularly on his feet. So yeah, that's what I've done with mine. Please let me know what you guys have done with yours, if you've finished painting them yet. Let me know in the comments. Also, I would recommend not gluing this on at all, because it's nice for it to be able to come off, because you can actually get in and do some detail painting. Admittedly, when it's on, you can't actually see what's underneath, but it does allow you to paint this so nicely. As you can see, yes, I ended up painting my nails with paint, but it does let you paint this first. Don't glue it on, it is a mistake. It just goes on nicely, and it actually enables you to paint the detail on here with ease. Enables you to paint the detail on there with ease by having it off, because you're not at an awkward angle, but it also lets you paint the detail here with ease. So when it is on, it actually looks nice, the underside. So there are loads of things to think about. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. And yeah, let me know how it's going for you guys. Bye! Thanks for watching. Toodles! I forgot to tell you what's coming next. Okay, in issue 26, you are getting a shade of flesh for your models and a Bandon Black resupply, which is awesome because you always need more black. And in issue 27, you get your first tank, which is a Rhino tank for the Death Guard. I wonder whether you will get all of the tank in one issue or whether they will split it. Possibly maybe over 4. I don't know. We will see. But that is going to be absolutely awesome. So next week is issue 26. After that, issue 27 is our Rhino tank, and it is for the Death Guard. So it's a Death Guard Rhino tank. Woohoo! Which means, as we can see, this is what you should have at the end of your collection. So these are your Ultramarines, these are your Death Guard, and that's the scenery. We are moving on to some of the bigger vehicles. So you only get one Dreadnaught in the collection, so that's awesome. There's the Blight Hauler, which is the first vehicle that we've had. So the rhino is this one here. Let's just check. Yep. So that's the rhino. So roll on for rhinos. Bye.